Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. It's D with the T, and I have another story time for you. So I have a little story. I don't remember what grade I was in, but I know I was in school and I was like kind of done with school. I was like, oh, I'm so tired of this. I was always like a really good A student, whatever, but I was just like fed up. I was like, oh, we've been in school for years. I'm so over this. I started to really slack off in my math class. Like not wanting to do any of the work, not even trying to apply myself. I've never been like a fan of math. That's one of the basic building blocks you need that to get by in life. But I just never have been a fan. But I can do math. And so one day my math teacher was really cool. He would let me go to the choir room, like finish my work or let me do my work at home, and I can go to the choir room and spend all day there. This particular day, I ended up at the choir room. A few little things that happened that day. It kind of, made me a little upset, frustrated. But I was in the choir room. That's where like life happened for me. And so the next thing I know, my math teacher comes in. He's like, "You." He busts in the choir room. He's like, "Excuse me, choir teacher." He was like, "You, outside now." And I was like, what the world? So I walk outside, I'm like, "Yes, sir." And he's like, "You're not even applying yourself. You have a 20 in my class." He's like, "You're one of my brightest students. You're not even trying. What's wrong with you? Like, what's happening?" And so, of course, I give some lame teenage excuse. Like, teenagers never know anything. And so I was like, "I don't know." He was like, "That's fine. We'll call your mom and your grandma." My mama didn't play, didn't want this with my grandma. So I knew that was like, not good for me. And so he calls them and he tells them, Deidre is not doing her work. She's not even trying. So he puts me on the phone. They both holler at me. And then he's like, okay, they hang up. I knew when I got home it was going to be over. I was going to be in big trouble. And not only was I not applying myself, I knew better than that, but also I was embarrassing the family, and that's not okay. Don't embarrass the family. So he's like, and on top of it, you can't come to UIL practices. UIL was like competition for the choir students. That was like my thing. I did it every year, and he was like, you can't do that. You can't come to the extra practices. My little teenage heart was devastated. Like, it was my fault, but I was devastated. He storms out, so I'm left in the hallway sulking because I know I'm in trouble. I'm disappointed in myself because I got a 20 in math and I know I'm better than that. And then I do this. Get ready to like take my hair and put it in a ponytail. But the kicker is, baby, I ain't got no hair. Oh no. I mean, y'all, I did not have that much hair back then. I had some damaged hair. Dang, I can't put my hair in a ponytail. Oh no. Knowing good and well I don't have that much hair. I was so upset. And I just remember having the thought. I said it out loud in the hallway with myself. Am I ever gonna have enough hair to put in a ponytail? And I just began to cry. It was literally like everything had built up. And I felt like the world was falling down around me, and I couldn't even like just put my hair in a ponytail. I did not have any hair, my God, and it wasn't by choice. I had damaged hair because I didn't know what I was doing back then. But the beauty of this story is that day I said, am I ever going to have enough hair to put in a ponytail? And guess what, y'all? If you just hold on a little while longer, you will eventually become, it's layers to this, but years later, my dude, years later, my people, I have enough hair to put in a ponytail. Hooray! Now some might say, that's weave. Baby, I'm gonna show you the pictures. Look at this. I got hair to put in a ponytail. Lots and lots of hair. Okay, my hair come down to here. Here. Now, yes, I like to wear my weaves and my wigs. I like it. That's just my preference. But baby, I have thick hair that I can put in a ponytail, okay? Not coming down. People like the hair cut short. But when it's short from damage, that's a problem. But guess what? Little D didn't know that she was gonna one day become a lady that had enough hair to put her hair in a ponytail. Can you see these pictures? I got hair enough to put in a ponytail. That's what becoming is all about. It's about the journey, okay? I had to go through years of not knowing how to do my hair, putting perms on my hair, to figuring out that I can be natural, trimming it, cutting it, trimming it, taking care of it, and now I have locks. I have locks. And that's basically gonna lead me into what I want to talk about today. Becoming. We all have to start somewhere. A lot of times we want the finality or that final point. We want that end result right away. But it's really not about the end result. It's about the journey along the way. I created like a love story with my hair. Now it's healthy, but it was a journey. I'm definitely not trying to be deep. I thought that was a funny story to share, but it also reminded me of becoming who you are meant to be. Now, this is not a TED Talk. I just want to talk about how becoming is a process that everybody has to go through, and I feel like we don't talk about that a lot. Sometimes we just, get in there and grind and do this and it'll be successful. Nobody's process is the same. I mean, we have this thing where we feel like by this age you have to have accomplished this. By this time, this has to happen. That's not realistic. Because no two people are the same, and life will throw some craziness at you. Okay, y'all know about that. Life will throw crazy stuff your way, and sometimes you're just not, fortunate to move on a certain timeline, and I think that's okay. But I think that's something that's kind of man-made, that you have to do it this way. Like, there are millions and millions and billions probably of people in the world. So why would there just be one specific way for everybody to do? It doesn't make any sense. Not one bit. Years ago, I really was stuck in that. I had to have arrived at a certain place. I would really beat up on myself when I did not hit the mark that I thought I should hit by a certain time. Even like living up to certain people's expectations. Sometimes people have expectations of you that, oh, you should have been here by now. But and people don't mean it maliciously a lot of times, but again, everybody's just different. There's like layers to this. Like, there's truly layers to this. For years, I would have in my mind this certain point that I wanted to arrive or come to, and I held that in such high esteem at the forefront of my mind, so much so that I think I started to miss certain moments along the way. What would it really be like if you finally arrived, but you don't remember anything that happened along the way? I think it's imperative for you to really just understand that it's okay to not meet certain mile markers on a certain timeline, within a certain time frame. There are people that we admire that started their career at the age of 50, like finding out certain actors and actresses, and different people picked up the camera. I think Ava DuVernay, she started, her filmmaking career, at an older age. I think she was, in her 30s, like late 30s. But I mean, there are people even older, way older than that, started their path. Who we're supposed to become is always on the inside of us. It just has to be unlocked. And the way it's unlocked is by our different experiences, trials, trying and failing, succeeding. Also our community, like connecting and having the right relationships, and even sometimes the wrong relationships can allow us to learn and grow. And then being intentional about your growth. And I think the beauty of great end results actually happen along the way. I think it's really important for us as creatives to know that it's a marathon, not a sprint. It's okay to not be where you think I ought to be there by now. It's okay. Who made that? Who made those rules? Because everybody has their own story. Even when we make mistakes, it provides opportunity for us to grow and learn. And it allows us to become better people. It allows us to become stronger. It allows us to know what to do, what not to do. So I think it's okay to not live by someone's timeline. Don't compare yourself to others. Just trust your process, trust your journey, and become, and be grateful. Along the way, as things pan out, as I have hair now, guys. Be thankful and grateful. And always remember those times when you didn't have, or you weren't where you are today. Yeah, that's all I have today. I hope you enjoyed the story time / creative chat hybrid situation I have going on today. If you like what you saw today, go ahead and subscribe for more content. Go check out some of my past videos and be on the lookout for more. I have so much more coming your way. Some creative things I'm really excited about. Yeah, but that's all, guys. See you later. Bye. There's a poet that some of you are familiar with. I'm going to recite one of their poems. Bald-headed, scallywag, ain't got no hair in the back. Gelled up, weaved up, your hair is messed up. That used to be me.